Red 18! Red 18! Black 14! Black 14! Black 18! Black 18! Blue 85! Blue 18! Red 29! Red 20! All eyes! Red 54! Red!
Looking for space. It's Burke. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Let's take just a second here on the Warhawks. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at 30.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Rush is on him! And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This is not an ideal start for this offense.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to go up top on first down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Line is set on third down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Off play action. Unloads to the right. Intercepted. Bringing it back. The 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. All right, guys, let's take a minute and talk about the Warhawks. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
That's why it's so...
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the run, it's Burke. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line to pick up a 3. And the Warhawks in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Warhawks! The defense gets it done with that huge... UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their...
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line,
pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending...
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find and turning it on. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
this is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. They get to him as he throws. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. The touchdown, Texans! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
The #1 job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT. And then Oski, as soon as you catch that thing, everybody starts.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it, they're on the run. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Off the play fake. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback up there.
Makes the grab over the middle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the quarterback is knocked down. Back. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. An easy decision there for the offense to decline the penalty and take the touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Yeah, this defense.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start.
wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This crowd, full throat, spinning the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Let's see what they've got on second down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Fakes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How nice is it as a defense?
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ingram. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys... Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Boone. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And a lot of
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
The Miners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Miners are marching down the field.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Boy, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. But sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see quarterbacks they try to aim it a little bit too much, and it'll come up short.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Using the quick game. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pressure coming. Down he goes, and that is the last thing this offense needs right now.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Well, that play was supposed to go to the outside.
Well, and the defense knew that too. They saw the sweep right away, got to the outside, understood where the ball was trying to go. Listen, if you put those guys in a cage and you set an edge really hard.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right.
UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Miners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal touchdown.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but
a strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There he goes. Got enough for the first. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Jackson will throw. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Pocket breaking down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense. Get him to the ground for no gain.
Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Goes to the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Looking to throw for it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And they've been waiting for something good to
trying to start the drive with a pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Jackson will throw. Caught over the middle. It's Maddox. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. On the move at the 30. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back to pass on second down. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Second down, he'll throw it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
How about the effort by the running back? Great job. Listen, it's not an ideal situation.
So first down will open up the final period. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, you can tell this offense is frustrated, giving up another sack, and they're out of sync, out of sorts. They're just not used to this. This trigger man's usually good. This offense is usually good. They've had a day they would love to forget.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Notre Dame right back to the line.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Jackson will throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pick off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a real...
First play of this drive comes from the 27.
Charcoal! Charcoal! Charcoal!
They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Looking downfield, it's Gardner. Hauls it in.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense...
From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Going to the ground is what the Razorbacks love to do to move those chains with guys like Peyton Hillis and Darren McFadden.
Yeah, and you think of just Felix Jones along...
He's got it at the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. Just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. To the air, it's Gardner. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Maybe they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll run play action. Slides away. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Bettis. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Oh, he makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Razorbacks have their offense in high gear.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They just keep firing. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Nice job by this defense stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
He's going to run it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the air, it's Gardner. Makes the catch, it's Booker. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up. But somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown! Quarterback on the keeper. He'll try to take it back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Gardner. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. He'll try to do it himself. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, they're after him. He's going to go down. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Gardner. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Right on the money. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And his first pass is incomplete.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking
in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratchet. Going right to work up top. He finds a soft spot in the middle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Bears are on the move. Right back to the well. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Well, jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Quick strike complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Turning it on! Well, that is a nice move to get the ball out to the 36. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets him down to the 48.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punch. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get...
There he goes. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talk.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Here's a heat. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always...
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They're going to open this drive with a pass. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're...
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22.
Hey, 27, John.
Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his man in the middle. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Position for this offense. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm going to...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give out of the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Catch in the middle. It's Washington. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. That's wheeled in. It's Cooper. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Sooners come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He puts them in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point,
here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. He'll throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing it in,
they've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, he can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And he gets home again, continuing his production.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington.
nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Back to pass. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Leaves it with the back. Makes the play in the backfield again. And the defense can use a timeout and get the ball back here. They'll run this play from the pistol. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Finds Zach Brees, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this...
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. They give it to him again. Finding an escape route. Gives him a little breathing room. Picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. You've got a third and manageable. Back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Got it behind the line. It's Evans. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to make the tackle. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This is just so demoralizing.
We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hoffman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wrapped behind the line. It's Washington. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Here's the pressure. And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Burgess. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they get him down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game. It was the Longhorns who will ride off into the sunset with the coveted Golden Hat Trophy after beating their despised rival to the north. That will put the wrap on things. in the top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up. In the top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratchet. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Second down, he'll throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of... that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Slings it downfield. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gets it out fast. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the the sticks now, back to work. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
I want to give a
Going to the run to start this 2nd half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Durham. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
I like the idea by the...
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Glass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Glass. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Gators have this offense rolling. Trying to move them on the counter. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Right back to him on the ground. Got the 1st down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Oh, better look out! Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. The play-action fake. Complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
6 yards on the play.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
5 yards on the play.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go...
We've got a tie game, and this defense will try to keep it that way with just a few minutes left. He'll start this drive firing. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now...
breaks into the open. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game,
got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. 1st down, they get sacked. 2nd down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on 3rd down.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good... This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo. The give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Now the play fake. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Defense.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Scanning the field, it's Trevino. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
One thing this defense...
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
What a nice job getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack, making sure he didn't have time to buy some more space, and he almost grabbed him and pulled him into the end zone. He almost got 2 points and a safety.
The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Using his legs, it's Bradley. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. They go to the ground. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Gets rid of it. With the catch, it's Blue. They stop him almost immediately. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Trevino. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Commodores will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll leave it with him. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
the game.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw. It's Trevino. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to...
They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad...
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback...
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence. When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad is...
Let's go. Break. Single.
From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Leaves it with the running back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Carpenter. The sure hands, it's Lewis. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Offense facing 4th down.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for room, it's Eakin. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's amazing to think just how confidence that.
Back to pass, it's Carpenter. Gets it out quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Kentucky going quickly.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff.
Let's go. Break. Double. White 53.
To the air on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And, man, this offense just searching for so